Hi students, welcome to today's session. In my previous session, I was discussing about the chemical properties of haloalkanes or alkyl halides, that is nucleophilic substitution reaction, elimination reaction shown by alkyl halides or haloalkanes. Today also I will discuss about the chemical properties of haloalkanes or alkyl halides, that is reaction with metals. How alkyl halides or haloalkanes are reacting with metals. So first one, reaction with sodium. Reaction with sodium metal, that is preparation of higher symmetrical alkanes from haloalkanes or alkyl halides. So when generally haloalkanes react with sodium in presence of dry ether, symmetrical alkanes are formed. Symmetrical alkanes means alkanes containing even number of carbon atoms. So when haloalkanes react with sodium in presence of dry ether, symmetrical alkanes are formed. So look at the general equation. Here R bond X, that is alkyl halide. So two molecules of alkyl halide reacts with sodium in presence of dry ether, and you see sodium halide is removed and symmetrical alkane is obtained. So here the product is symmetrical alkane along with the formation of sodium halide. Next we will discuss about the example. You see here two molecules of methyl iodide now reacting with sodium in presence of dry ether. So from this ethane is formed along with the formation of sodium iodide. Okay, so two molecules of methyl iodide react with sodium in presence of dry ether and ethane is produced. Next example, bromoethane, that is ethyl bromide. So here two molecules of ethyl bromide reacting with sodium in presence of dry ether. So here sodium bromide is removed and butane is formed. So these are symmetrical alkanes containing even number of carbon atoms. Next example, 2-iodopropane. Now two molecules of 2-iodopropane reacting with sodium in presence of dry ether. So you see here sodium iodide is removed and 2,3-dimethyl butane is formed. 2,3-dimethyl butane is formed. So by this reaction haloalkanes are producing symmetrical alkanes. This reaction is known as Wurtz reaction. This reaction is known as Wurtz reaction and is widely used for the preparation of alkanes containing even number of carbon atoms. So this is all about the reaction of haloalkanes or alkyl halides with sodium metal. Next we will discuss about the reaction of haloalkanes or alkyl halides with magnesium metal, that is preparation of Grignard's reagent from alkyl halides or haloalkanes. When haloalkanes treated with magnesium in dry ether, alkyl magnesium halides are obtained. When haloalkanes treated with magnesium in dry ether. So you see the general equation, R bond X, that is alkyl halide or haloalkane reacting with magnesium in the presence of dry ether. So alkyl magnesium halide is formed. This alkyl magnesium halide is known as Grignard's reagent. Okay, then we will discuss now the example. You see now methyl iodide or iodomethane reacting with magnesium in presence of dry ether, producing methyl magnesium iodide. Methyl magnesium iodide. Similarly, another example, when ethyl bromide reacting with magnesium in presence of dry ether, ethyl magnesium bromide is formed. When ethyl bromide is reacting with magnesium in presence of dry ether, ethyl magnesium bromide is formed. So these alkyl magnesium halides are known as Grignard's reagent. Grignard's reagent. And this Grignard's reagent are prepared strictly under anhydrous conditions. Why? Because in the presence of traces of moisture also they get decomposed. So for that always the preparation of Grignard's reagent occurs under anhydrous condition. So they are prepared strictly under anhydrous conditions because they get decomposed even in the presence of traces of moisture. So this is all about the reaction of alkyl halides or haloalkanes with magnesium metal. Then we will discuss about the reaction of haloalkanes or alkyl halides with other active metals like lithium, zinc, sodium lead alloy. So next we will discuss. Now you see here the reaction of alkyl halides or haloalkanes with other active metals, that is preparation of organometallic compounds. So haloalkanes also react with several other active metals such as lithium, zinc, sodium lead alloy to form organometallic compounds. You see now the example. Here ethyl bromide now reacting with lithium in presence of dry ether. Ethyl lithium is formed. Ethyl lithium is formed along with the formation of lithium bromide. Okay. Similarly, another example, when ethyl bromide is reacting with zinc in inert atmosphere, diethyl zinc is produced. Diethyl zinc is produced along with the formation of zinc bromide. Okay. So this ethyl lithium, diethyl zinc, these are organometallic compounds. Then we will go to another example. When ethyl bromide is reacting with sodium lead alloy in presence of dry ether, tetraethyl lead is formed. Tetraethyl lead is formed along with the formation of sodium bromide and lead. So this tetraethyl lead, it is also an organometallic compound and it is used as an anti-knocking agent in gasoline, which is used as a fuel in automobile engines. Okay, this tetraethyl lead is used as an anti-knocking agent in gasoline, which is used as a fuel in automobile engines. So this is all about the reaction of alkyl halides or haloalkanes with active metals, that is the formation of organometallic compounds from alkyl halides or haloalkanes. Grignard's reagent, that is also an organometallic compound. Okay. So this is all about the chemical properties of haloalkanes. Thank you all.